Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your October 2021 General Tarot reading. It's Rena here. What was I going to say? I don't think there's anything I need to say. Okay. The heart of the matter is the Three of Cups, and this is a card of celebration, friendship. So sometimes this can be touching base with people that you care about that are, social circle types of people. There might be a specific event that you're celebrating. We have in the past position the Chariot card, which is a card of victory, some kind of success that you've had. This can be a car of a new vehicle, so maybe, get a new set of wheels and you're able to visit your friends. We do this, I think travel is also associated with the Chariot card too. So it might be like maybe you're meeting some friends in Vegas for a bridal, what do you call that? Is it a bridal shower? Something like that. Yeah, because I look at the higher message and it's the Four of Wands. This is the happy home, new home. So yeah, and maybe you're getting a new home and you're able to entertain now instead of a studio apartment or something. But the higher message is really more of a spiritual card. So I would say that whatever your environment is, it feels lighter. So let's say that you have gotten divorced or something, and now you can tap into your friendships and spend more time with them because you were with somebody who was controlling and who wouldn't allow you, I don't want to say allow, but didn't like you to have people over, and maybe you were nervous to invite people over because you knew that this person's behavior wasn't good and you didn't want that your friends to see it. It could be something like that as well. And if you have met a Cancer individual while you were with your friends, then that might be something that is a development in your life. And really, sometimes I get these kinds of cards, or if I'm doing an astrological reading, that it's occurring in in the 11th house, the friendship sector. And what like Venus in the 11th house, and I say to people, that is such a great time or way to meet people because you're in a good mood. You're letting your hair down. You're not being uptight. And so that can attract people to you because you're casual, you're laid back, that kind of thing, relaxed. What crosses you is the Strength card. And, the first thing that kind of came to me when I was trying to think about those other cards is, let's say that you have been dealing with the aftermath of a breakup. You may be enlisting a social support system, and you may have some positive things to be happy about, to celebrate, but there may still be this part of you that is vulnerable, that is not feeling confident, And you just have to give it time. I read and listen to so many things, but someone said that time is your friend. I was just listening to this yesterday and saying that you just have to allow, whenever you have some kind of an issue that you're getting over, time will take care of that. But it's so hard to believe that in the moment, isn't it? Because it's so fresh, the pain. So you have to just, when you don't feel strong, that you are able to just remember why you did what you did, or remember what that other person did, so that you don't get caught up in some kind of false nostalgia. Because actually, we're going to have that Mercury retrograde is still in effect until October 18th. That's when Mercury goes direct. But even when Mercury goes direct, there still is a shadow period. And while that shadow period and while the Mercury retrograde are happening, you may hear back from someone in your past. And this may be an ex. And if you get caught off guard, if you are in a weak moment, you may agree to do something that would be very foolish, like see that person. I'm not saying in all cases that would be a bad thing. Obviously, this is just a tarot reading on YouTube. It's not your personal life. But if that does resonate, that you had a very negative situation, you do not want to get involved with someone again that there is no proof that they have changed at all. The only thing that has occurred is that they have expressed an interest in trying again. But there was a reason that you split up in the first place, and you have to really be able to honor that. So anyway, what is coming in is the 10 of Swords, and this can be about, the number 10 can be the end of a cycle. So it can be about finally getting past the worst of a situation. So when they say, obviously it's a cliche when they say time heals all wounds. And then they have that funny one, time wounds all heals. And even though it's a cliche, it's also true. And with the 10 of Swords is about betrayal, but it can also be about the end of, having hit bottom. Now you're rising up again. And that can, that has to happen eventually. You're not going to just keep sinking lower and lower. And if you find ways to raise your vibration, because I think with the Strength card in reverse, it can be a situation where because of certain events, it might have taken a hit on your confidence. You may have started to doubt yourself. An example would be if somebody ended a relationship with you and you did not want to end a relationship. It's like a natural thing to feel a little bit insecure after something like that. However, if you really get honest with yourself, I would imagine that in the vast majority of those cases, and you really analyze the nature of the relationship, you will realize that it wasn't a good one. And it's hard sometimes to really see that in the moment because there's just that sense of loss. But it's really important to do that. And then you can feel good about it. Feel like I didn't have to be the bad guy. I let that other person leave, but that doesn't mean you want to open yourself up for anything. The outcome is the Page of Cups. And this is a very innocent card. This is like the babe in the woods. So sometimes this can indicate that a person is too trusting. And I would say this would be a cautionary kind of a card. Being careful that you are aware of what somebody is capable of and not fall for it. Even if you're really feeling a sense of wanting to be back in that situation, remembering what it was like when a negative thing happened, whether that person ghosted you or you found out they were cheating on you or whatever it is. Because this can be the person who believes lies. You don't want to be that person. On the other hand, this can be a very trusting, innocent card that speaks to someone who is willing to approach life from a fresh perspective and not be jaded by past experiences. This can also be like the start of new love. So maybe that is also what is going on with some of these cards. Okay, that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a reading from me, I am primarily an astrologer, and I have readings that, natal chart readings that I have been doing double readings so that it can be more extensive, so that they're extended readings, and they are on sale. And the first part of the reading, it's like an hour of natal chart interpretation and an hour of transits. And I also have like a natal chart interpretation and tarot reading if you like the tarot. And that one's called the whole enchilada. The other one's called the deep dive reading. And I have like singular readings. It's all on my website, Rain and Moon Astrology. I have the link below. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.